Welcome back to the next forecast video regarding March 14th, Friday, which is a large, moderate risk for wind and tornadoes throughout the Midwest, southeastern Iowa, northeastern Missouri, most of Illinois, extreme western and northwestern Kentucky and Tennessee, and some areas of Arkansas. Today looks like a very impactful day as possible. We could see that 15 hatch getting pulled down in outlook soon. But yeah, if we go to our models here, this is 6Z HRRR, which shows a large line developing of semi-discrete supercells across Missouri. Honestly, this area would warrant a higher risk probability if it didn't have such low dews. However, HRRR does have an oversaturating issue. So again, dews could easily outperform what is showing right now for this area. Again, this is a very powerful squall line capable of damaging winds 75 miles an hour and greater, and significant long-tracked tornadoes. So yeah, maybe less long track due to it just being a squall line in the first place. And you're getting a little hint at the next day. The best environment is definitely Arkansas. If anything does fire in Arkansas, it'll most likely be the strongest thing of the day. Lots of STP in Arkansas into the 10 values. However, Arkansas does have quite the EML. If we go to like right here, before it fires, we'll go to pivotal soon, but yeah, you'll see how much of an EML we have. And 3 Cape is pretty abundant near the storms that are moving. Surface-based Cape is adequate-ish. Again, it might outperform. Oh, this is 0-0Z, which showed a worse situation with the St. Louis Metro. But actually, it looks like it got a little worse in recent runs. 060 really showed the same thing and a little more out of this event. Again, that is a significant tornado outbreak along the line. That's pretty textbook. We have perpendicular storm vector motion ahead of the dry line. So again, it's more tilted towards it. I think this is called diffluence or convergence, but again, too early. I'm tired. Let's go south towards the southeast. Again, this is 5Z60. We have morning convection building along this line that stretch from Indiana, Illinois, all the way down to Louisiana. This will continue. Again, maybe we'll get a discrete supercell or two that can mature in this environment, and the environment recovers from this extremely fast. So we have again this moisture building in, and it instantly recovers back to like 70 dews. I don't know if this is behind the storms or something. Yeah, that's mostly behind. But again, this is a big time tornado outbreak. This run would equate to a outbreak of way larger proportions than Friday. What some people refer to as a super outbreak kind of run, where you have multiple long track supercells that persist and produce tornadoes along their whole lifespan. Today, high risk day 2 is definitely on the table. I think if 12Z uptrends even more and continues this trend, then we will definitely get that if the SCP is being less conservative about it now. Again, they should be bold about an event like this where you have multiple long track tornadoes going across Alabama and HRRR, and Alabama, Mississippi on HRRR. Average cloud cover, again, do you want cloud cover for an event like this is the thing. Like, is the cloud cover gonna help? Is it gonna not help? It's kind of the thing we're looking at right now. Again, very significant run. An MST continued its sort of very significant run, except northern Mississippi is definitely safer now. I'll say that the morning convection definitely ruined things for that mode. And this is not going to happen. There's no way zero storms fire. I'm saying that right now because a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, there's no storms firing in NAM. NAM doesn't know how to produce supercells in SimRef. Overall, SimRef on NAM sucks. Literally, I think you can go without listening to it. I think everybody can. But yeah. Weather Prediction Center is predicting a slight lift for excessive rainfall after that HRRR run, which showed quite a lot of rain. If we go back, that is a lot of rain for Tennessee. You may get a moderate risk for flash flooding because of that. Again, this is just not something you want to see, that evolution of an outbreak. I hope everyone in Alabama, Mississippi has shelters, has a safe spot to go for today, because this is the day we're going to need one. Go to convective supercell composite. Again, very high into these areas, maybe up into the 35 range. Some areas that's mostly I can't, what? That's mostly contamination. My brain is not functioning right now. So this is our UD swaths, updraft velocity swaths, and yeah, that is an outbreak in the Dixie Alley. This is an outbreak in the Midwest. Just throwing that out there. This is a significant tornado outbreak, a historical tornado outbreak that we haven't seen in a long time. I think this is going to be an outbreak of proportions if everything goes to how HRRR and all the other models have really been seeing this, except NAM's terrible SimRef. We could see a outbreak, probably one of the bigger Dixie outbreaks of all time, especially throughout the last 10 years. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed this forecast video. Actually, let's go to Pivotal real quick, and let's go for some soundings. Let's get some soundings from this. First, we're gonna get soundings again ahead of that. What the heck is happening? First we're gonna get soundings for Saturday. A 06Z, and we have the supercells developing. This, it just looks worse on here. I don't know why. I guess it's like the color table and stuff. This is the environment out ahead of these supercells. Very intense environment. 6 lapse rates, those are good. Lots of 3 cape. SRH is good. Cape is in the 3000s. This is crazy. This is an environment that will be conducive for long track of violent tornadoes now. No more, oh, maybe you can get a strong, intense tornado. This environment supports violent tornadoes. Storm Sleeky is in favor of supercells as well. Just as Central Alabama in the warm sector. That, again, not as good. Because the more south you get, the less SRH you have. But say like right around here, again, not the worst sounding ever. But right in front of these supercells where they will mature. This is a sounding, it has a loop at the end. I mean, this is a environment that you don't want to see. If I go to surface-based cape photographs, yeah, that is like 3,000, 3,000 cape setting in. The highest amount of shear seems to be in the ocean. Wow. But yeah, this is still a lot. So yeah, 03 Cape gets really high throughout the day. 03 kilometer Cape. It looks concerning. I'm not trying to do anything there. But yeah, last thing we're gonna check is SRH. 0 to 3 kilometer. Hasn't been showing as the highest thing ever. It's mostly gonna be highest to the north. If we can get any discrete activity in northern Alabama and northern Georgia, then that has enough SRH and Cape. Yeah, I don't think we'll get the worst of it up there. We'll still get something. But yeah, that's my forecast video. One last look up north with SRH. Probably won't be needed, but you never know. Yeah, lots of SRH for storms. Again, we're gonna look at it on here. Again, on SimRef to end. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoy this forecast video. A more detailed one may be coming later after this event is coming or before it. This is, again, that is bad. That is just bad. Like, this is rarely something you ever see right here. Turn our loop speed to max and just play it out. That is just not something you ever want to see. But this is a multi-day tornado outbreak. See y'all in the next video.